Hey guys, it's me, Pokemon. Today I wanted to talk about how we should buff Hulk. So I know if you tuned into Valley's stream last night, he did talk about how we should change Hulk, and he jokingly said, Paul, you should make a video on that tomorrow. And you know what? I'll do this for Valley. Let's fix Hulk today, guys. So essentially with Hulk, I'm going to real quick go over his kit so we can get an idea of where he stands right now. So for his basic attack, Smash, he'll just punch an enemy. That's it. If he's below 50% health, he'll gain offense up. Then that's it. It just does some damage. His second skill, Rage, he taunts for 1 turn, plus clear 3 negative effects from himself. He'll heal for 7,000 health, and if he's below 50% health, he'll heal for an additional 10% of his max health. His ultimate leap, he'll attack the primary target for 330% damage, adjacent enemies for 190. If he's below 50% health, he'll multiply the damage he deals by 1.5. And then Hulk's passive is always angry. On dropping below 50% of max health, he'll gain speed up for 2 turns. On dropping below 25% of max health, gain death proof. Alright, so the interesting thing about Hulk is he's a tank, but if you look right here, his speed is pitiful. Like 65 speed is absolutely, it's sad. So what's really interesting is Hulk falls in this weird place where he's so slow, and a lot of his skills deal a lot of damage, but he's not fast enough to really be a bruiser. So he's kind of meant to be a tank, but he isn't tanky enough to really be a tank, because all he gains is taunt for 1 turn. They dispel that. Forget about it. Hulk's off on his own now. So, you know, Hulk can't tank, and he can't deal damage, so he's not able to be a bruiser, not able to be a tank. So what they kind of went for with Hulk is the whole idea that as he loses health, he's getting madder, and so that way he'll sort of he'll have more effects the lower health he gets, because theoretically he'd be getting more mad with the less health he had. Right now, I just don't think they went far enough. I think it's sort of overcomplicated right now, so I'm going to kind of bring you through what I kind of want to see from Hulk with a new passive. First off, remove all these effects on his skills when he goes below a certain percentage of health. No longer will he gain offense up if he's below 50%. No longer will he heal for some more if he's below a certain amount of health. And with Leap, no longer will he deal 1.5 times as much damage if he's below 50% health. Remove all that. Now, scrap the passive we have right now. It's not helpful at all, really. It's kind of useless. So here's the new Hulk passive right here. So if he's below 75% of his max health, he'll get a new passive. It's a brand new passive for the game. We'll call it Rage. He's going to have tier 1 of Rage. So as long as he has tier 1 of Rage, he'll deal 25% bonus damage in all his skills. So here we are. This is the first tier of Rage. A passive bonus he'll now have, and he's below 75% health. Now, if Hulk gets below 50% health, you'll keep the 25% bonus damage, and he'll get tier 2 of the Rage passive. Now, he also gets a 50% speed boost, so you kind of get what I'm going for here. Like, he's like, oh, he's mad, so he's going to hit a little harder. Now he's getting mad, and he's starting to actually hit harder and hit faster. You know, the Hulk, he's supposed to be unstoppable. He's supposed to be unkillable. Right now in the game, he's almost useless. So you might be like, holy cow, Paw, this sounds crazy. But if you think about who Hulk is as a character, you know, what is Hulk? Hulk is crazy. He's supposed to be like that insane person that they send into the fight and he'll destroy everything. You know, this is Hulk right here. The fact that he's attacking fast and he's attacking hard. I mean, this is right now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to bring through with the Hulk how crazy he can get when he gets mad. Now, on top of that, if he gets below 25% of his health, I'd like if he gained the Rage effect at tier 3. So now, all of his skills, every single skill I mentioned before, they will be switched to Earth Shatter. Sort of like if you had a charged effect with Black Panther, his third skill changes into that, you know, thing where he spreads out the energy. If Hulk gets below 25% of his health, all of his skills turn to Earth Shatter. So Earth Shatter is when he slams the ground, big AoE, lots of damage, and he's getting 50% speed boost and 25% bonus damage. Now, I might be like, holy Toledo, that sounds crazy. You know, you're going to give Hulk an AoE every turn with a 50% speed boost and 25% bonus damage? Are you crazy? Well, think about it. It gives Hulk a really interesting place in the game. You know, he's not the tankiest character, so this would change how you approach Hulk. You know, now, you know, you have to stun Hulk, or you have to take him down in 1 turn. You know, this isn't a strong passive if you take him out before he can do it, you know? Say you get him below 50% health, you're like, oh geez, we gotta plan out my skills next turn, so either I stun him or I take him out before he gets to attack, because if he starts attacking, he's gonna keep Earth Shattering. So this is sort of the idea that, you know, you take Hulk down, but it's either you take him all the way down or he kills you. So, you know, I want this to sort of be like the Hulk has a sort of niche where you gotta focus on the Hulk, otherwise, you know, the Hulk's gonna end up taking your team down very slowly as you will him down. You know, instead of all these sort of little effects that he gains here and there, where you're like, yeah, what's the matter? He's gonna get death proof. We'll deal with that. You know, I want Hulk to get lower in health, and you're like, oh, you know, I want people to lower Hulk down below 25% health by accident and be like, oh gosh, what have I done? You know, and then Hulk goes crazy next turn. He slams the ground, you know, massive AoE, massive damage. But again, you need to keep in mind that people could counter this. This is absolutely counterable. You know, the problem with Crossbones, for example, his AoE is so strong, and there is no downside to it. There's no real way to counter it except trying to kill him before he does it. But, you know, the whole idea is it should be damaging himself, but it's not damaging himself really enough for it to be detrimental to Crossbones to use his AoE, so that's why it's overpowered. You know, this is strong, but I think there's a way to counter it. So let me know what you think about my suggested Hulk changes. I think it could, I mean, I think this brings through what Hulk is, who Hulk is, his anger. But, you know, let me know down below. What are your guys' thoughts for Hulk? You know, you think maybe this is a little too crazy? You think, you know, this is insane? You maybe think the Hulk would be top tier? Maybe that wouldn't be such a bad thing. At the end of the day, guys, what do I know? I am just a 16-year-old. Signing off, guys.